So at this point, it was the thing that nobody wanted to touch. It was just like Donald Trump had pulled out. Is the event still going to happen? Who knows?
Can you imagine if he had been there? But I don't think he would have been able to take it. I think he would have smashed a table and
he would have. I think he totally would have just sat there. I don't think he would have understood anything of what I was saying. Yeah. Do you ever, in 2011, Seth Meyers roasted him on that very same podium. And if you look at the C-SPAN footage, they cut to Donald Trump. Yeah, he's just sitting there like the man in the mountain, just stoic. He was still. You could have silhouetted him in that moment. You could have taken a pen and literally done a tracing of him. So he would have done that.
Now he thinks he has power, which he does, but he thinks he has an insane amount of power. So
right?
I could imagine jokes being told in front of him being like, what are we going to do about this guy? Like, and like, there's nothing we can do. He's giving us, like, no, we can do something about this. Like,
yeah, I just think he wouldn't have understood it. I kind of talk fast. Some of the references that I were making, I don't think he would have been able to connect the dots. I have friends that work at SNL, and they've told me the same thing, where he just kind of just like he does that, and we're like...
He's learned how to make it look like he knows he's responding and listening when he's not.
When he's not.
Like, all he really knows how to do is pick up on certain words. Like, if someone says dinner, he'll be like, fantastic, fantastic. Right. And then he'll kind of go back to sleep and do this.
Yeah.
If they say something, he's like, huge, it was huge.
He's 71. So... My dad's 65, and he was at the White House Correspondents Dinner, and he didn't catch all of the material. And some of the jokes were about him. Like the Costco underwear joke was about him, and I think it went over his head. Donald Trump is 6 years older than my dad, and my dad's an organic chemist. He is far more intelligent than Donald Trump. He wouldn't have gotten anything. And to me, that's the whole fun, like the whole fun thing about the White House Correspondents' Dinner is a comedian goes on stage and makes fun of journalists and the administration to their face. That's the Pacquiao-Mayweather dynamic that's really interesting. People love the cutaways. I love watching the cutaways at home. In the room, I didn't like it because it was not fun. I mean,
who was giving you the dirtiest look?
I mean, Wolf Blitzer doesn't laugh at anything. He's so stoic. The only joke he laughed at was my dad returning used underwear to Costco. And if you watch the tape, his head cocks back 6 seconds afterwards, where he's just like, the joke lands, and then he's just like, ha! There's like a Skype delay on his reaction. It's a very strange room.
Someone said Costco. Like, that's mainly what he got in that situation.
Yeah.